It is time to watch episode 12 of season 1 of The Simpsons. Last time, Bart was abused in France. There was a whole international spying incident. Crazy. So as always, I'm looking forward to watching whatever's going to come next. If you're enjoying these videos, let me know down in the comments, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel to see more from me. Now it's time to get into episode 12. We're going to get Krusty the Clown spotlight. He's all over the place. Cereal boxes. Picture next to Bart's bed.
Let's do it if I went off the air.
Oh,
This is Brittany, and today's her birthday.
I get it though. When One Piece ends,
How do you want to celebrate?
what reason do I have to be here anymore, right?
To shoot Sideshow Bob.
Brad Bird. Okay. I see why Bart likes it. There's some violence involved. I guess it appeals to all the kids though. Is he good? Oh, I guess he's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's the Tom and Jerry show that we saw before. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense why Bart really likes this.
If cartoons were meant for adults, they'd put them on in prime time.
Sure. I mean, I'm sitting here. I may or may not be in my 30s watching a cartoon. But whatever, man. Oh, Krusty is here. Why is he wearing... Is that like a disguise? Do we know anything about who he is outside of his clown life? Like, who is he as a person? Oh my god. That's why he has the mask. Is that the real Krusty, or is that an imposter and he's being framed?
The opportunity to prove yourself a hero is long gone.
Yeah, that was not going to happen. There was really no chance of that happening at all.
This is a Mexican delicacy called a taco
Why do you have a picture of... What the hell?
Is this the man?
Yeah.
We're going to have to prove Krusty's innocence.
It's the guy from TV.
Yeah,
Kids Hero.
he only
Rummy.
puts people in cannons and fills them with gunpowder. He would never hurt anyone. He has a picture of himself on the wall, too. All right, that's a little much. My opinion has changed.
Hey, anything you say, blah 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 blah.
It's a joke.
Yeah, that's how that works. That's how you
Ready?
go
Mr.
about it.
Yes, sir.
Accurate
Send
police
in the
work.
clowns.
Oh my god.
Well, if the crime is making me laugh,
He just
they're all
laughs
guilty.
at the very sight of
Which one is the
clowns. A
rock?
lot of people would cry
Definitely
or scream.
number-
But man, they're not even doing anything. Homer is just a big fan of
Is
clowns.
this an odyssey?
So Marge's sisters just like do everything together? Do they not have anything individually going on? Like, criticize Homer all you want. Your sister has a life.
Oh,
Like, are you
fantastic.
two attached at the hip? What the hell's going
I
on?
was done. SWAT team apprehended the TV clown.
Bart is gonna go try to clear his name. Although,
And just in, actual footage. of
and
the
they got
crime
footage,
with a quickie mark
so
security
there's really no
camera.
denying.
The
Although,
reason I look
it's
that
makeup.
happy is that tonight I have to see
Anybody can
a
put it on and
slideshow
try to look like
with my
Krusty.
sister.
Maybe it'll turn out he was innocent all along.
Maybe.
To Marge.
What is going
To
on with
Marge. I was
that
there.
shot was weird.
Clown is
Marge's face was a different color
G-I-L-L-T-Y.
than her body. The necklace was like the divider.
Like my cereal.
Bart's pulled a lot of pranks, but I think he even knows that armed robbery is crossing a line that he cannot support.
I wish
So
I could
far-
believe you.
Everybody just assumes that it really was him, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he just did it.
His trial, which begins tomorrow, has taken center
Rhymes with
in the
dastard.
national
Oh,
media
nice.
circus as children
That's
of
a good
all
joke for the
ages,
kids.
From 8 to 80, hang on each new
Wow,
development like so
what do
many
you...
Romanian
No,
trapeze
that's not what
artists.
happened at all.
From his humble beginnings as a
You
street
have it
clown in
on
Tupelo, Mississippi,
film. Why are you
Krusty
making
clawed
shit
his
up?
way to the top. Krusty's near-fatal on-the-air heart attack in 1986.
Wasn't that a
He almost died on the air?
cartoon, kids?
What a horrible endorsement for the company that makes, you know, all the pork products, right, though? For that to happen, look at the size of his shoes under the blanket. But for that to happen on air, oh man.
And join me in a public burning.
So, is Krusty
It's
the
hard to
Clown
come back from
afraid
something
of
like this,
baggy
even if you're
pants
proven
or
innocent,
relatively
because people
snug
just,
uniform of Springfield
they
Penitentiary?
get it in their
We'll
minds,
find
they
out tomorrow
associate you with the
when his trial
scandal.
begins.
Although people love a good comeback story. Maybe, sometimes. Come on, guys. Stop.
See the clown?
He's not in clown makeup.
Plead guilty, Your Honor.
There's nothing funny going on. That's the funniest part.
Simpson, was that you taking that cowardly
Nobody
dive
should have
into that
given a
display
shit a
of
couple
heavenly
episodes when he had a
physics?
picture going around
Yes,
with a
sir.
dancer. That's
recognize
the
the
embarrassing
gunman in
thing
this
that should get
courtroom
spread all
today?
over town and
you.
people laugh at him for.
Would you point him out to us?
Although, you know,
Okay.
guy has a gun. What are you gonna do? It's funny the way it was timed. Everybody's getting rid of their stuff.
These toys
As
are
far as
just
anybody could tell, it was
adorable.
him. Nobody has
Guess they were
considered the
inspired
concept
by an
of
insane criminal genius.
makeup. But eventually,
These souvenirs, buy them and burn them, right in.
buy them just to burn
so
them.
happy you're all here tonight. But please,
There
just a
are
few
actually
words of
people
caution.
dumb
Now, we
enough
are going
to
set
do that. Like when they're
wild,
protesting
evil
something, they'll
ablaze.
buy
But
it
because
so they
these
can
are
then make a
children's
show of
toys,
burning
the
it
fire
on
will
social
spread
media or
quickly.
destroying it, and it's
Please
like,
stand
wow,
back
you
and try not to
you
inhale
missed the point,
toxic
didn't you?
fumes.
They're doing all this. Look at this massive fire. But he must be innocent. We're getting
Would you
fairly
please turn
far
your
into the
attention to
episode,
Exhibit
and
B?
there's not
Tell
even
me
an
what you see.
investigation into who the real culprit might be.
I'm totally illiterate.
Oh.
Are you happy?
Wow.
Can it be that the champion of child literacy can't even read himself?
Is it a crime to be illiterate?
Well, he
All right,
wants
all right.
to give
See this,
kids
Krusty?
what he
This is
didn't
a
have.
B.
Is it a crime to bet on sporting events?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Well, he needed the money. He can't read.
Foreperson,
It's got to
have
be
you
kind of
reached the
hard. I
right-
guess he had
Yes, we have,
help
Your
with
Honor.
the placing
We
the
find
bets.
defendant,
Somebody else to
Krusty the
read for him.
Clown.
He's gonna be guilty.
I knew it. This happens to me every time.
Dude, try a different profession. Play some
My young
Phoenix
friend.
Wright. Maybe you'll
For years, I have
learn a
decided
thing or two.
to Say self-esteem, etiquette, and all the lively.
Sideshow Bob is very
What
well
the hell are
spoken.
you doing, Lise? I'm watching
Under
Sideshow Bob.
normal
Now
circumstances,
he's
I would
not
think that it was him,
recognizing
that he
Krusty
framed him
Krusty.
so he could get the spotlight on the
Backstabber,
show.
you traitor, you
But
snap out of
he
his
doesn't
life
look
and
anything
face
like
the
him, so
facts.
it
All the
clearly
hours
wasn't
he's
him.
been staring-
Are you sure about that?
Well, come on, Lise, you know why. No, why? I'll never
Just gonna
forgive
make
you
him
for making
say
me
it.
this. You're smarter than me.
Hell yeah.
So, you with me?
She gets so smug in those moments. It's great. So here we go. Now it's time for the investigation.
So, I don't have a pacemaker.
Pacemakers.
Come on,
Krusty
Bob.
had a
The
heart
tape showed
attack.
that the robber heated up a burrito.
It's going to be a
So,
very
don't
well
you
plotted
remember the
mystery.
gift card we sent to
All the
Krusty?
pieces
It
have
was
been set in
after his heart
place.
attack. Krusty can't read. Okay,
True.
okay. So the, poor
The
can't
guy
read.
was
He's
reading.
back already.
Or
No,
pretending to
don't you
read.
get it, Bart?
You're not going to buy that thing. Put it down or I'll blow your heads off.
Bart, I'm starting to think you're right.
My God,
Krusty
man.
was framed.
A profound silence followed, broken only by the approaching footsteps of the 3rd Brigade.
He has a very good voice for it, but I don't think this is what the kids are here for. I don't think this is the show they want, buddy. Or maybe Bob really did do it. It feels like it's leading to that. Okay, shit. My first suspicion. He just...
We see your face
his
on
face
teacher
doesn't really feel like he could even pull off that disguise, though. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe he hired somebody else. He's got huge feet. There was the moment when Homer stepped on Krusty's feet, and I thought it was really weird because you think of clown shoes, they're huge, but the feet aren't filling up the entire shoe, and so it was weird that he actually stepped on the whole entire foot. So, there you go.
What's your name, young man?
Bart Simpson.
How are
sir.
they going to prove it?
Well, perhaps we can shed some light on your problem in a new segment exploring pre-adolescent turmoil.
Wow.
I call it Choices.
I mean, he clearly had his own unique vision for the show, but I'm pretty sure the ratings are going to plummet.
Just look at these amusing caricatures of Gore Vidal and Susan Sontag.
Well, he's playing it off pretty well.
I guess those are kind of funny.
I don't know how they're going to... They don't know that it's him yet.
Sorted of big shoes to fill. I promise.
The big shoes.
Big shoes to
Krusty
fill.
has normal size. Yes!
Big shoes
Yes!
to fill. Big shoes.
There you go. The pieces were there all along. I noticed at the beginning that it was weird that he stepped on his toes. And there it is. Is that good enough?
How do you figure we missed that?
Okay, I guess that does it. That's enough. You know, even though I was thinking about that the whole time, I didn't think that was enough evidence. But there you go. He's the only one with feet that size. So damn. I don't know if he'll be back later as a character, like he'll be let out of jail, or if that's the end of him. Nice. That's fantastic. Now, oh my god, he's got him all over the place. Hopefully he can get the show back. They're going to want him back after that, for sure. That's too much, Bart. So Sideshow Bob just sucks. Terrible person. He's gone now. He's in jail. And Krusty's in the clear. All right, as far as I've ever known, like I've heard the name Sideshow Bob said about The Simpsons. I knew he was a character. So I thought he was going to be a long-running character, and maybe he will be back. I don't know. But I wasn't really suspecting him from the beginning, even though I brought it up like as the most likely suspect, just where the story would make sense. But I just didn't really expect that from the character. But there it is. He's gone, at least for now. He did a terrible thing, and I hope Krusty can learn to read. Seems like a good dude. So a mystery is always fun. I think there's a big lesson learned here. If somebody is wearing heavy makeup to look like somebody else who wears the makeup, try to figure out who the person would be underneath the makeup. They had some solid leads there, like how he had the gambling debt and everything, but do better police work here and in real life. But that was a lot of fun. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.